to Leeds Grand Theatre. Up there's advertising of a new queue. I don't know if you can see the board. So yeah, as far as I know it's full cast. It's just after 4 o'clock. I've got like 3 hours, but nothing to do. I'm not hungry. I have gone and bought Gary, my boyfriend, a little present because he doesn't know I'm here, and when he does he's going to go off on one because he'll say I'm wasting my money, but it's just in here. And it's a present I got from his office. And look at that. It's a photo. It's a green frame because his office is all green, and then I got a picture of me and him from Sunday, which was really nice. So yeah, I'm just waiting now till, well, I might go get something to eat from a deli over there. Yeah, I will maybe switch you on again at the interval of a new queue. I'm just waiting to go in, really. Another 2 hours. See ya. There's the curtain and there's the stage. And the stage feels like a bloody mile away.
Some people call it PA, some people put a J in there.
Right, so it's the morning after the night before, and I thought I'd give you my review now. So yeah, Avenue Q at Leeds Grand Theatre. Did I tell you I was quite pleased with my ticket? Because I got there like last minute, kind of, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was able to get B18 in the stalls, which was quite a good seat. Yeah, basically I had full cast this time. When I saw it in Newcastle, I had Arena E as Christmas Eve, and this time I saw the principal, Julia Yamini, and yeah, I felt like the cast were good last night, but then there was a little bit something lacking, I think, from Catherine and Sam. Chris Thatcher was brilliant as always, and Daniela Gibb, who is like his right arm, and Edward Judge was really good, and Matthew J. Henry is just brilliant as Gary Coleman. Julie, I didn't really take to. Like, all the Christmas Eves I've seen have kind of been the same, but that's been nice. But Julia Yamini was like a bit different, and I wasn't too keen on it. And some of her diction, like, I know Christmas Eve is like Japanese and she's not supposed to be like good with her words and that, but she was really terrible. Like, it was a wonder I could barely understand any of her lines, and she changed little things which Arena E hadn't done when I'd seen her in Newcastle, but Julie was doing stuff and I was a bit like, no, that's not Christmas Eve. But you know, that's her interpretation, and I may not like it, but other people did around me, I think. So if I'd say in Newcastle I felt like they gave 200%, but in Leeds last night it was a bit more like 199.9%. There just seemed something missing. It was, however, quite funny as ever, and I was laughing away. Chris Thatcher had me in stitches. He's just brilliant, and I went and bought his CD in the foyer, which I can't show you because I've got it in my car, and it's just not what I was expecting, but it's still fantastic, so well done, Chris. Loving the album. I'm like listening to it constantly now. The lighting seemed a bit off last night, I think, for first nightness, you know, the guys at Leeds. And also, as well, Leeds Grand Theatre, what are you doing? You'll fork out for the front cover in colour, but as ever, whenever I've been to Leeds Grand Theatre, the inside is grey and black and white. It's just bloody grey. I mean, you can't even see the colours on the puppets. compare that to my Newcastle one. You know, there's colour. And it's nice to have colour. I mean, look at that, really. Really got that Newcastle programme signed. The only two people I'm missing now are Luke and Johnny. But I've got until, like, I've got Saturday, basically, to try and catch those two, if possible. I will do it. I will do it. And yeah, so I went to Stage Door after the show, as I do, and I got my Newcastle programme signed by Julie, Rena, Kay. Yeah, because those were the main ones, and I've just got Luke and Johnny, so I'm coming to get ya. And I was asking Chris and Sam what they were going to be up to after Avenue Q, and Chris is going on holiday and then he hasn't really decided yet, and Sam Lupton, who plays Princeton and Rod, said he was planning on doing a few bits and pieces. He said a friend of his has written a musical that he's gonna be like singing on. I think they're gonna do like an In-Betweeners. Is it the In-Between? Yeah, the In-Between musical. It's going to be something like that, I think. So I'll be looking out for that. I think Chris Thatcher should really do like a gig of his CD now. Like a lot of people do gigs of their CDs, like the Scrapbook album. I missed that gig, and I just think it would be absolutely hilarious. Definitely something you should be thinking about, Mr. Thatcher. But yeah, Chris is my absolute fave out of all that lot. I like Ed Judge, though he's a bit gravelly. He's got a very gravelly voice. Matt Henry's awesome. I didn't think, because of the stage being so like massive, this far away, because they've covered like the orchestra pit, because obviously the band is up there, and there was like wooden board, and then the audience. So you had like stage, covered board thing, and then audience. I didn't think they would come off in the Money song, but both Brian and Gary were like just jumped on it and walking on the front row, and I thought, oh my god, what if they fall through and have like a majorly bad accident? It's going to be terrible. But you know, it worked out in the end, and it was difficult because in things like the Internet is for Porn and special, where like Catherine and Chris do eye contact with the audience, it's a bit difficult because, you know, like I say, they're there on the stage and the audience are like all the way back here, so it's like, you like porn. Bit difficult to get that across. I was sat between two middle-aged couples, and I had a guy on that side of me and I had a woman on that side of me. The woman on the side of me was kind of annoying because she kept coughing away, but she was having a good time and laughing, and the guy was like so broad Yorkshire. He's like, bloody hell. At the end of the in the controversial songs, he's like, bloody hell, I didn't expect that. Which just had me in hysterics, really. And he's like, turns to me and goes, I didn't realise it'd be like this, because you think it's puppets and it's all innocent like. We see a lot of shows, you know. We're always coming here, or Bradford, you know. But we like to go to London as well. And I was like, oh yeah, I like going to London as well. Yeah. Yeah, just funny. So yeah, that's my sort of review. I might do one on Saturday, I don't know, because it's not really special. I think it would be good if it had ended in Leeds, because then I would have been seeing the muck-up matinee, which would have been hilarious, but Derby get that privilege, and I bet Derby won't even really appreciate it. I think it's Derby they're off to on their last stop. But yeah, it's been a great tour, and I see a lot of potential for some of them, like Gabrielle, Arena, Chris. Catherine, I can't get attached to her. Kate Monster and Lucy, I don't know what it is. I think I'm maybe just biased towards Rachel Jerams, Kate Monster and Lucy. Sam's got a good potential as well. I think we'll definitely see him more in the West End. So yeah, that's my Avenue Q review.